Welcome back, everybody. Um, we're, of course, back in Farming Simulator 2025. I did figure out some stuff. Um, I kind of messed around with this game a little bit while while I wasn't recording, because I was talking in the last episode about, the Z-turn mowers and everything like that. I kind of figured out how to get everything, I guess, downloaded. Um, so first, we need to figure out when to sell these. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to skip forward 6 months because I want to sell everything, get it all sold, sell the harvester, um, and a couple of other implements. This way we have the money. So right now we're just gonna sleep until we can sell everything for the highest price. And it's also making us lose money, I believe. Which means we're not doing very good. But we'll get that all switched around. Oh no, we're still gaining money. Awesome. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to sleep 4 more months. Holy moly. Somebody is blasting music outside of my place. Awesome. We ended up actually getting a higher price sooner. Cool. So let's go hop into the tractor, head on over, and we'll sell all of this. Everything that's in the silos, as well as what's in the harvester and in this trailer right now. It would have been easier if I used or if I got a semi, but that's not really going to work out. I don't really have the money for that. Semis are like 100 grand, and then the trailers are crazy expensive too. So, you're gonna try past me, huh? Oh, I cut him off. I just like messing with the AI. Man, it is foggy as heck out here. Holy moly. You can barely even see, like, right in front of you. That is absolutely insane. That actually might be my neighbor blasting music. Great. Glad their ears are no longer going to work. Oop, 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 oop. Come on. Yeah, lights don't really help. the only thing that really does help is third person. It's the only way I can see. Yeah, see? You guys are passing, even though you can't see. Some people. Oh, that's a house. Almost I ran right into them. This works. Top down view was definitely working. Let's get the rest of the stuff out of here. Then we'll go ahead and we'll sell this. The harvester. Sell the harvester, fill the rest of this tank up. The wagon. I need to sell this. I need to sell this. We're going to sell that. Sell this. Sell this. And sell that. Awesome. Okay. Ooh. We just gained $145,000 from selling all of those vehicles, which tells me, actually, I need to fill this the rest of the way up. As this is filling, we'll look at how much that bunker, I think it's a bunker, costs. Start filling, start. Construction. I could get this one, $60,000. We could put it right there. Bam. Perfect. Look at that. And that's where we'll put all the grass. It'll turn it into chaff. Chaff? Oh, it's chaff. Anyway, it'll turn it all into that compost, basically, and then we'll be able to sell it at a higher price. We might end up having to use conveyor belts for that, or there's actually it's kind of a cool thing with the mowers, except the back of this trailer is kind of tall. I might have to get a telehandler. It would just be a lot of work, you know. So I think it's not that one, but this one. Yep, because we were selling it at the farmer's market. Look these big gas tanks on this tractor, though. Holy moly. Speaking of gas, we'll eventually need to get some in this and go repair this as well. Alright, 24,500 about every time we dump this. That's pretty good. Ooh, I am leasing that. I need to see if I can switch it to where I'm owning it. I don't know if I can actually switch it. I might have to go return that and then buy a new one, which sucks. I'm still making money though, off of the solar panels mainly. Start filling. Start. Look at how quick that fills. Heck yeah. 19,000 liters for every run. I don't think I'd be able to create this as a job, but I might be able to. Create job, load and deliver. We want to do seeds, unloading station, farmer's market. Hold on. Well, I might as well go deliver this first. I might be able to make it into a job though, because if I can do that, then I don't have to sit here and do this for the next 30 minutes. Because it's going to take a little bit. And I can kind of get ready on the mowing the grass and everything. Let's sell this. Come on. Okay, it's dumping. Just goes slow. Man, the tractor's dirty already. I swear I just cleaned it. You can see the dirtiness on the windows. Not really on the seat, which is kind of nice, but down there, where your feet get put, it stays dirty. Go forward, spin around, head on back. Ooh, come on, there we go. Here comes another car passing. I'm pretty sure it was my downstairs neighbor who was blasting that music. Alright, create job. Create job. Load and deliver. We want to do seeds. What is it saying my loading station is? It's saying that is my loading station. There we go. Silo. That's what we wanted. Ooh. Ooh. Just ran into the silo there, bud. And there's stuff. You're the one that blocked yourself. Gosh, you don't know how to use a reverse? Load and deliver. Bam. Okay. Oh my goodness. You have to turn around again? Okay, I don't know what you're doing. Let's do this. Let's bring you down here. Bring you all the way over here. Flip you around. And let's have you go from there. Line it up. Wow. This thing is... These guys are struggling. Bro, you had it. Oh my goodness. And you ran into the side of my building. Thank you very much. I don't know the... I don't know if this is just in the wrong place or what. It should be in a pretty decent place because it's on the road. Okay, start that. You're already full. All you gotta do is take it. Take it. There you go. Holy moly. I'm okay with having to fill it up. The grass is ready to harvest. Alright, cool. Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay. We need... So, I found some stuff. There are Z-turns. I found the Z-turns. There's that Z-turn. This one already comes with the blade attached. That one you had to buy the blade separately. They're honestly about the same price. They are at the exact same price. So Don't ask me why. It's got that. It's got different seats you can put on there. You can put a comfier chair, get some armrests in there, canopy if you want it, roll bar, and a rear hitch if you want it. So that one's kind of cool. There's some ones that you can just attach to tractors, of course. I believe, I actually don't know where the other ones are. So I found the weed eaters. You can get one with a guard, one without. They, I guess, can come in white, which is absolutely terrible. It just looks like it's got no. There we go. Now it looks like it is at least halfway decent, you know. So I do want to get one of these. Um, there's also a seat. I kind of want to get one of these. These are both really cheap. The weed eater and the seat are really cheap. And what is the grass stuff? Baling. I can also hand bale. Which is kind of cool. That's if I want to bale. There is, I think, right here. I can get a pitchfork, and I can get a rake. Ew, that is the ugly color. There we go. Let's get the rake, and we'll get the pitchfork. So, now, I can do all of this just by hand. Oh, apparently you have to start the engine. Okay. That thing was not wanting to go. It doesn't actually make a sound, does it? Hold on. Okay, it does not. Awesome. That's what I wanted to make sure. Huh. Maybe it's. I honestly, I don't know how to use these, so I don't know if it's supposed to be I pick it up when I'm actually in the grass or what. So, Here's the C. Let's see if this one works. Drop object. Lower motor and turn on. Awesome. Heck yeah. So I can just do this. This kind of little field right here is just my little test field to see if everything works. There we go. Wonder how the guy in the AI worker is going. Oh, cool. Awesome. Love it. You know, you absolutely suck at doing your job. Alright. Well, we can at least get him to where he's dropping stuff off. I mean, really, that's all that matters. Bam. I want to see if it's just easier for them to go from here. Because maybe they can actually go refill. Load and deliver. Our job. At least this I can kind of run with. Ooh, look at that. It actually spins the end of it. That's pretty cool. Okay. This is not actually allowing the grass to pile up. So that's not good. We'll kind of just leave that there. What the actual heck? Oh! I guess it's easier if you're going backwards. It would make sense too when you're raking. I didn't really think about that. Okay. Yeah, I might not want these. Because literally all of these have been a pain in the butt. It might just be easier if I go get a mower. I was hoping to keep it all cheap. Except it would also take very long. At least this gets the grass kind of piled up. Alright. Well, it was worth a shot. Go ahead and sell that, sell that, sell that, and sell that. Not worth it. Not worth the pain. And the tractor is stuck again. Or filling. Yes. Alright. So, looks like we will go ahead and invest in a 0 turn. I want the comfy seat with some armrests. I don't need the canopy. We can add the rear hitch. We'll buy that. I don't know if this will work. So I tried using a bagger before. And when I used the bagger, hold on. What does that do? I don't know what that does. Anyway, when I used the bagger before, that does the armrest. Yeah, I don't know what this one does. Alright. It was not actually catching it, which absolutely sucked. Because I was really hoping that I could just kind of get it to where spreading mulcher with hitch. There we go. I was hoping that I could just catch it all, run over, and dump it, but it did not want to work. Low the mower. Ooh, this is working. Perfect. That's what I was waiting for. Heck yeah. And it actually turns. That is what I was looking for. Like, it turns on a dime. This thing is nice. Target is unreachable. That's because I have. Alright. We got somebody out here gonna be mowing it. They're gonna be catching it all. You are missing a ton of grass. Good sir. Yeah, see? You can't go through a flippin' tree. But apparently you have not learned that yet. Because, last time you tried going through a tree as well. That's okay. I'm still making money. I'm still going to have them at least driving over to that spot. Both of the spots. There we go. We'll go back to doing the mowing. Which it is almost actually done. I kind of want to do it to where it only has the steering assist. That's what I want. Turn on motor, lower motor. Nope, that's not the one I want. I want this line. We'll go ahead and just spin around. We'll get all of this stuff that's out here. All of the grass that did not get got. Because that was where it's. I don't even think it's. Yeah. It wasn't collecting it. Did all that work for nothing? I gotta go back over just so I can collect it all. Yeah, zero turns are a lot of fun. As you guys can see, if you have not ever done or driven a zero turn, they are the two handles right there control each wheel. And you can turn literally on a dime. It's kind of nice. Ooh, we're almost full already. We're at 99%. And 100. Awesome. We'll go ahead and head on down over here. And we'll unload this. This is what it looks like unloading. It's not legit, but you know. Oh, I got stuck. Now I'm stuck. Uh, yeah, I'm stuck. Well, this sucks. I don't even think I can push it now. Dang it. It's inching forward. I see it. Come on. Dang it. Alright. We'll bring the truck in. Go get my mower unstuck. They brought it back. I don't know. Well, if that was a legitimate mower, it would be done. There would be no more of the mower. It would be crushed, and I'd have to sell it. Compacting, 6%. That compacted 6% of it. Seriously? Still not unstuck? Come on. Now it's 19% compacted. And I can get them all. Awesome. So, when I'm doing that, I definitely gotta keep driving. Because if not, the mower gets stuck. You got the loading line. Awesome. Except it's not filling. It's leaving it there on the ground. There we go. That's what I want. The Z turn is kind of nice. Makes sharp turns and kind of get the field done pretty quickly. There we go. Alright. We should probably go check on that other field too. And get this guy a new job. Because apparently he does not know how to do anything. Alright, I want to go and compact this a little bit with the truck. There we go. It's about 30 something compacted. Yeah, this all is ready to be mowed as well. So I need a bigger mower for that. 468,000. Holy moly. These, you can have them be mowers as well. It's just nice when you have a mower on the front. So like this right here can connect to the front, and then you can have you can do like a forage wagon on the back. Have that hauling behind you. It's kind of nice. I'm going to have to figure something out for that. This is probably the cheapest one. We'll add the silage additive tank. Okay, so we want that. I need the silage additive. We're going to do do a canister like that. Bam. Oop. And we'll get a mower as well. One for the front. This goes along the back. Does this go along the front? I believe it can. Yeah, because it's the same thing as this. This one's less expensive. And this one over here is only 13,000. Smaller, but. And then I'm just gonna get another tractor. It's got that in the front. It's got the 3-point in the back. And the Black Beauty. I don't need the front loader attacher. Holy shnikes. 180,000. Does this have this? It does. Yeah. Alright. Forget spending the money. Because we want to actually make some money. We're just going to use this. Which is not going to work near as well, but that's okay. Oh. Hey, how's it going? Flynn Ryan, how are you doing today? We are just trying to get some sort of money on this farm. Oop. I don't know what I just did. That's awesome. Okay, I gotta spin this back around to the left. We'll drop it off here. That's great. That's great to hear. This guy needs to go ahead and take off. I think he doesn't have anything for soybeans in there. I'm gonna have to bring this back around. I suck at backing up with these kinds of trailers. Oop, oop. There we go. There. Now it can fill. And send him on his way. There we go. I want this tractor. Awesome. This way we can have that other field getting done while I get this field done. Makes it a little easier. There's that one. Get on back down here. And now we gotta fill it with silage. Or whatever this is called. Silage additive. That's what it's called. We'll just set it on top. Refill loading wagon. we go. There is 90 liters left in there. Unfold more. Lower more. Lower pickup. Turn on loading wagon. Okay. Oh, it's perfect. We'll get that field done in no time. Loading wagon. Turn off now. Should make my speed go back up so I can get to the field quicker, at least a little bit. I don't have much planted in this field because we fast forwarded the couple of days. Is it going to actually activate that back though? The pickup. It is not. That is annoying, and not at all what I wanted it to do. So forget that. I will just come back over and load that myself. Alright, load and deliver. Yeah, go ahead and load and deliver. Ooh, I think it kind of went off the line. No, not really. Alright. For a second there, it looked like it went off the line. But I guess not. That's alright. You don't want it to. Spin around. Ooh, too far. Yes, you probably ran into the tree again. Let's see. Yep, there's the tree. Go figure. Except you ran into the other tree. You weren't even aiming for the thing. Oh, dang it. Oh, it's because we're at 100%. That would definitely make sense. Oop, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Oh no, my controller's gonna die. Okay, uh, a note here. And we'll just keep driving as we're unloading. Oh, oh, no, don't get stuck, don't get stuck, don't get stuck. Ooh, just drive back and forth, honestly. Because getting stuck that one time already sucked. You know, having to do it all over again would absolutely suck. Right. Let's do this. Turn on loading wagon. Cool. No, there we go. I gotta go back down the other lines. I forgot about that. Uh, we'll go down this one first. This one's good. Now we'll go down. Okay, we got the wrong line still, but that's okay. Ooh, that'll make you dizzy. See how tight that turns? That's friggin' nice. That's the only reason I like zero turns. The wheel ones, it does not do that tight turn, and so you just feel like you're getting or missing more stuff. Oop, There we go. That's what I want. Yeah, with this zero turn versus the Seath, you can definitely cut it a lot faster. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Plus, it picks it up for you, which is always nice, you know, versus having to cut it all and then come back through on each line, pick it all up using the tethers and the windrowers to kind of get it all dried out and everything. It's mainly for when you're um, baling the grass. Uh, that's when you want to use the tethers, but you can use the windrowers to kind of line it all up really whenever you need. Let's get this grass around here. I think it takes 3-ish months for the grass to fully grow back. I don't recall. I don't think I've ever actually really paid attention to that before. There's a there's a YouTube creator. His name is Jeff Fabiano, and he actually played a game that was all lawn care. You know, so they have different kinds of mowers and everything, and you travel around like a city and mow every all the lawns that you can. Um, it's just basically owning a business, you know. So you guys should definitely check that out in case you guys like any lawn mowing games or anything like that. His name is Jeff Fabiano. He's one of my favorite creators, honestly. Him, Bay Area Bugs, and Sid Ryan are all really fun to watch. They do stuff like OCRP, and they used to do 5PD. I think Jeff has now gone back to SAPFR, I believe is what it's called. Anyway, they're a lot of fun to watch, and if you guys are ever bored, um, I would definitely recommend watching them. They do um, police role play, you know, stuff like that. So, just something else to watch. They do well, Bugs and Ryan have done a series called like F8 Quit or something like that. And they talk about like real things happening in the world. I don't know if they're still doing it or not, but whether they are or not, it is the ones that they did do is still pretty fun to watch. just something I would definitely recommend. All right, we are going to hop into that other one and actually do this right. Steering assist. Oop, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, we definitely need steering assist because I cannot see. Cool. Let's do lower pickup, turn on loading wagon, go over here, lower mower, turn on mower, and there we go. Now she's working. The silage additive, of course, helps get a better yield when you're mowing and everything. In case you guys didn't know that. Look at that. Only one row and we're almost done. This thing is going to get filled up rather quickly, especially on a field this size. At least it holds a lot more than that little mower does. Wow. There we go. Alright, one row. Ooh. Yep, she does not turn. Forgot about that. I was trying to do the same thing I was doing with the whatever you call it, the Z-turn. That's what I was trying to say. Wow, words are not my forte. Just been not being able to speak whatsoever. This is what I need. I need whatever the heck you're doing to stop. Alright, let's go unload the rest of the stuff in those silos. There we go. Now your turn. Right, we're going to go unload the rest of the silos. Then we're going to steal this tractor for the mowing. Okay, the AI worker just absolutely sucks. Since we have 246,000, we'll go ahead and I'll pay somebody to mow. I'll get the back end of the mower, pay somebody to mow it all, and then I'll just come back behind it and get it all with this, or with the forage wagon. I think it's called. I don't know, something like that. Whatever that wagon is. on the back of that other one. I did not think it was going to be this many trips. I'm going to be honest. There's what, probably 65,000 liters left in there. So 20,000 on each trip. We get about 3 more trips after this. Maybe 4. Because it's not an easy, or it's not an even 20,000. So probably a total of 4 trips. Oh, plus we have the other grain that's in there. I don't remember what the other grain is. We will have to look. Yeah, so with each trailer load giving me just about 25,000, just shy of it, we're going to be looking at probably 350,000 around after we're done. And that rear mower, wherever it is. So we got that one, is what we got. If I just throw this one on, we'll be back down to 290,000 around. 280,000. Let me just buy this. Man, the weather needs to clear up because I am not looking forward to spending all day in this fog. Is there a way I can just... Actually, I can't. 1 second. We're just going to do this for a couple of seconds. And then we'll go back down to real time. Nope. Cool. I tried to fast forward like about an hour, but it does not do it. Or it does not clear up. My solar panels are not doing anything, guaranteed. The sun may be out a little bit, but that fog. Maybe it's not even fog, maybe it's smog from all the vehicles and the plants and everything. The power, or not power plants, but the construction plants, or whatever this is. Not like trees or anything. almost did not stop for that. Yeah, see, if they had this whole thing as a turnaround right here, then it would work amazingly. Wonder if there's a way I can see how much this weighs. Ooh, you can. How much does it weigh? 25,970.7. 25,970.7. And then we'll look at how much we weigh with the seed in the back. At least we were able to make some sort of like a little bit of profit from the sorghum, whatever, like all the seeds that we harvested. I think for the most part, it'll cover a good chunk of the expenses. So I said what, 25,970 or 790 or something like that. Hold on, let me see. 25,970.7. Okay. Let's head on back down there with the wagon full. See how much it weighs now. Hello, how's it going? Oop, that's a car. My bad. Ooh, we passed it. Dadgum. No. Quit trying to pass me. You're messing everything up. 25,970.7. Get fully on there. There we go. And now we are 39,460.8. So there's 13,490.1 pounds. I think it's in pounds. As long as it's in pounds, then that's how much is in there. It's kind of cool that those weigh stations actually work. I've uh, I've actually worked for a company where we did go drop some stuff off, and we got paid, or we got billed by the pound, So we would pull up and we'd go to their scale, and they'd be like, "Yeah, go ahead and stay on the scale." They get the pound, and they go, "All right, go ahead and go drop whatever it is off." Um, and we, of course, had an account, so we didn't have to pay every single time we came through. We'd go drop it off and then come back and weigh ourselves, and they'd go, "All right, yep. So we're gonna build a company this much." Um, and we'd have to do this multiple times, of course, during the day. And so the next time we'd come in, they'd be like, "Don't even bother weighing yourself because we're just going to use that same weight that we were using." And so it was kind of nice, we got through it rather quickly, and didn't have to consistently sit there and be on the scale every single time we came through with another load. I'm sure if um, you're in kind of a bigger city doing that, they're not going to let you do that because people will just put a bunch of sandbags and stuff in the vehicle so that it still weighs, pretty heavy. So that when they go drop all their stuff off and then come back, you didn't drop off too much. Ooh, man, I keep missing this term. That is not very good. All right, I think after this one, I think we just have one, and it's a partial. I don't even think it's a full load that we gotta drop off, and then we should be good to use this tractor. And with like on that note, if you look up at the money, I almost called it. Almost 280,000 is what we'll be left with because we went ahead and already bought the rear deck mower. Man, this fog absolutely sucks. What is nice is anytime you get like something new, the shop is literally right there on this map, rather than having to drive quite a ways. There we go. That's the last of these soybeans. Let's go ahead and dump them all. We'll see what we actually end at. My guess is going to be 283, around there. It might be a little bit more. I don't know. If you got a guess, put it in the comments. Before you end up actually, seeing what it is. That's that road. It's not this one, it's this one. Bam. Did not miss it this time. Alright, let's see what it is. Ooh, higher than what I thought. 287. Nice. That's a pretty good profit. of everything that we've done, we can look at the financial sheets, and if you look at that, look at the total down there at the bottom, not like where my cursor is, but further down than that, we have made $220,000 this month. We can end up actually paying some of this so that we're at an even 202,000. So now we only have a loan of $860,000 we gotta pay back. We dropped that down to 660, but we're gonna need some money. So, this is what we're gonna do. I'm going to hop back on tomorrow, and we'll finish mowing this all and getting all of this over into that bunker tomorrow. I'm gonna hop off for the day though. So I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for having fun. Have a good one.